sword mastery is for... Yes, but the primary. Right.
Oops.
Right, so you want to do the one that the person who has an A in swords. It's your choice who you give it to, but the person has to be using swords frequently. That'll boost his mastery if you give it to him. But then you have to equip it like I showed you. Primary. You get the Blossom Sword. Right. If you equip him with that ability for sword mastery, he'll gain more levels on sword mastery faster. So that way he can get stronger with the sword. Because every time you up your sword mastery, it ups your damage. Upping your sword mastery gives you new skills and more damage. Which means now he'll go up faster in swords.
Oops.
That's what I do. I don't take any more than one person out on a map at a time. But my people are in their 50s too, as well. Mine are in their 50s and I have over 50 people.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You can reincarnate them like you would someone else. And you can change them to a different class. If they have 100 mana. The question is, do they have more than 100 mana?
Here I go. Yes. Oops. Oops.
And it depends on the printer you're talking about. Not every printer can reincarnate. No, mana. When you're in the assembly, it costs mana, not SP.
Yeah. Yes. Shoot.
They earn so much mana for each kill they do. But like I said, there's some you can't evolve in wood. The ones that are special can't evolve. Like your DLC ones. Those ones you just have to delete. Aww.
Hurry up. Oops.
You think 8300's a lot.
Shoot.
You know what I need for my next one, Lilith? To buy one weapon is 70 grand.
Welcome.
Oh, I don't make that much either. I make 7 grand a match. I have to do 10 matches to buy one weapon. Chapter 6.
Let's fix you up.
Which means you need better gear.
Where would you like to go?
Well, the more you raise your customer rank, the more you get better gear showing up, so. And the only way to raise the customer rank is to buy shit. It goes faster every time you reincarnate. The experience goes down on how much you need the level. But it costs more mana every time you reincarnate. Well. You forgot to heal. Silly Boom, you're supposed to heal. See, because my mage is a tier 4, she's earned a special ability where she can regenerate mana, called Energy Potion. Four stars, working on 5. And then she learned a new ability called Energy Potion, which lets her restore mana. It costs 1 SP, but it recovers 200 SP. Nice, right? But that's a tier 4 ability, so. You'll get there. My girl's also in the 30s for her staff mastery. Yeah, see, she's 29, almost 30 for staff mastery. When you hit status on your character, it tells you their level of their weapon mastery. No, you can do it in matches. When you click on your character, it says at the very bottom, status. Weapon mastery on the very first page. It says status, and then wand, and it says a level. Yeah, mine's a 29. A. But mine's got a proficiency mastery. 99. Anyway, when you reach a certain level, you unlock mana recovery, which is a staff skill. You unlock staff skills by leveling up the weapon that you're using. Like, for example, Kilia's sword won't learn any sword skills unless you actually use a sword. You get what I'm saying, though. You said Kilia does have a secondary sword, though, so I was giving you an example. They have to actually use the weapon to earn skills. But it's got to be literally equipped as their primary. So in other words, he's got to have it switched as his main weapon and then use it in battle to kill enemies. And when you're first starting out, you don't have any sword skills, so it's like really slow to get that first few levels. Now, did you vote on the special thing in the assembly for the cheat shop? No, there's a special bill you have to pass in the thing called the cheat shop. It's not actually cheating. What it is you can use that to raise the monsters' level of the monsters, so that they give you more money for each match you do. I play mine on level 9 difficulty scaling, and I make 7 grand. You can decrease it. You can downgrade it as well. But if you downgrade it, then it costs more to re-raise it again, so. You don't technically have to anymore. She does have a spell. Yeah, if you want her to learn better versions of it, yes, she has to stay cleric. Because there's Mega Heal, Giga Heal, Omega Heal. And a few other spells like Revive. Yes, you can actually revive enemies and allies. But it has to be done on the same turn that they're gonna die. Like they die and then you have to literally cast it. And she'll bring back that person back to life. It's very situational. Welcome. Because they have to be within range and everything else. Upping the range of her spells will increase the cost.
Me?
Yes, but see, if you upgrade the range, you're also in skill shop. And yes, when it does, if you, it's when you increase the range, you increase how many enemies it hits, and for every enemy square it hits, the more mana it takes. Like, say if you want to hit 2 enemies, that means it's now going to cost you 14 mana for using that 2 enemy slot one instead of 7, and so on, because you're just casting it over multiple squares. Because you upped it to 2 hits now instead of 1 on an angle. You see what I mean though? How it does up the cost. It's small compared to the power. Well, that's because wind's a physical attack.
Where would you like to go, dude?
It tells you the cost when you do it on your... Yeah. Yeah, and that's the question of, can he afford that? Yeah, mana. It costs 320 mana to up it. And also can hit multiple times. Remember, Hurricane Blow hits 14 times. But at the cost is the problem. You gotta think about the cost. The cost is always something you gotta keep in mind when you're upping skills.
Working it up.
Shoot!
That's where you can learn abilities instead of buying them from quests.
Shoot!
Yes. They're expensive. 500 to 10,000. 500 is the cheapest. Depends on which one you're going for. And who's it's for. Some people have weaker affinities in certain spells, so they have to pay more to get that ability.
Yeah.
You know?
Working it up.
Shoot!
Like, yes, but Hasty Rush is good. You know what that does? It increases your movement. How many squares you can move.
Here I go.
It's great for those heavy characters that are slow and don't move much.
Yeah.
Oops!
Power Tutor teaches someone how to raise their attack. Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Means you get more attack from each level. You can only equip so many anyway, so. You know? That's why it's a tactic thing. It's you gotta choose which ones to fit you on your character.
Shoot!
And your girl you named Anna, she just needs a staff mastery because she's a staff user. Magician. It's the male mage. It's the kid that wears the red hoodie. You're mud. One time. You need the evolved mud and you need a male black mage. Do you have a male black mage? Ooh, I finally have enough money where I can actually buy a new weapon.
This it?
Let's fix you up.
Cheat to your heart's content.
Welcome! Welcome!
Let's fix you up. Let's fix you up.
Where would you like to go, dude? Where would you like to go, dude?
You're here, warriors of the rebel army.
I owe you a great deal. At least, let me pay this much back, Goldion.
Goldion? What are you talking about? My name is Bloodus. It is a most excellent name that I received from Lord Void Dark.
As we suspected, he is being brainwashed by Void Dark.
So, now how shall we approach this?
We'll eliminate the lost soldiers. Everyone else attack Demon General Bloodus and wear him down.
master flip. And for the final blow, Killia and Zeroken will perform their combo skill?
Red Magnus doesn't quite get it. But we just have to bring it to Bloodus, right?
Well, that's basically correct. Killia, Zeroken, are you two ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah! Leave it to me!
Leave it to me!
Like this?
Red scarf is the sign of justice. It's hard to move in this body.
Usagi!
Let's go, go, go!
Because he leveled up his sword.
I.
Oh crap!
Leave it to me!
Yoto! Yoto!
Ah! Ah!
Yeah!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh crap! You!
Ah! Ah!
Oh crap!
Say!
This situation is too hot. Here I go. To useless. I will destroy evil. This is my justice.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, warriors are strong on the counter.
Huh?
talking about my body? I don't
Happy.
Say up! Say up!
Sammy.
Ha! You're tall.
I'm number one.
Let's have fun. Bam!
Right, like this. Sammy. Oh.
Tia! You shit! Here I go, guys! Face shot! I...
Let's do this. Ha!
Oops! I can feel it!
Say up!
How about it?
Wide open! Bam! I'm full of power.
You! You!
I. Say.
You're tall.
Duryea. Go, say.
Say up! Say up! You're tall. You're tall.
That's what you get for doing that to me.
Like this. Ha. Say. Ha. Duryea.
open. Ora!
You! Yeah! Hi! Ha! Say! Like this?
That's what you get for doing that to me.
Say! Huh? 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 Ta-da!
Say up! Obey or die. Say up! Say!
Oops!
Toria! Let's have fun. Ora! Full of power. You're tall. You're tall. You're tall.
Ha! Say!
Obey or
Oops! Huh?
That means he evolved. Doesn't mean you can evolve him, you know? It doesn't mean you have the mana to.
obey.
But he's
Say
evolved.
die. You're tall.
Huh?
You know?
Say up. You're tall.
Oops!
Obey.
Which means you can now hire a hunter. New character. Hunters or bow users?
Obey, say die.
Yep, that's the hunter.
That's what you get for doing that to me.
You are pretty cool.
I want more.
Why? My body won't respond the way I want it to.
As the result of his brainwashing, he has even forgotten about his old scar. How fortunate. Killia, Zeroken, now's your chance.
Gotcha. Let's go, Zeroken. Ultimate demon technique. Final skill. Avidia Holy Water. I knew it. I can't do it by myself. Zeroken.
Yeah, leave it to me, bro. Whatever. It's too late to turn back now. I don't care anymore. Let's go! Ah! Master, Goldion, the Great Demon Fist, please wake up with this! Ultimate Demon Technique! Final skill! Avidia Holy Water!
Is that it?
Hey, Zero! Stop with the super jokes! You're supposed to finish him off here!
Christo, our plan failed. Let's retreat.
If that's the final technique that we were expecting, then we have no choice. All right, retreat.
Damn it! I'm such a...
At this time, Demon Emperor Void Dark had effective control of over 70% of the entire Netherworlds. Even Explocution, after fighting unaided against the Demon General, fell at this time. The damage caused in the region of Explocution was never officially counted, but later historians believe over 10 billion Netherworlds fell in its wake.
The ultimate demon technique. Final skill, misfires, and Zeroken is left in tears as he runs away from the rebel army in disgrace.
Goodbye, Zeroken.
While wandering the netherworld alone, he is recruited by an overlord from a different dimension. He winds up in the location where carnage gathers. The training is severe, but Zeroken doesn't give up. That regrettable moment, when he couldn't unleash the skill, motivates him to move forward. As he trains, he regains his confidence. After defeating many overlords during training, they call him the Major Majin. Zeroken bounces back and beyond, then returns to the rebel army that is still fighting Void Dark's lost army, and annihilates them. After becoming a hero in a single night, he leaves again without even celebrating, saying that he will defeat Super Overlord Ball.
Wow! I'm so cool!
Next time on Legend of the Galactic Zeroken, Episode 8, The Beginning of a Legend. Everyone up! We're going!
Huh? We're really doing this?
I just beat another chapter.
can't believe you misfired that final skill when you had the perfect opportunity.
And you were so confident. You got Red Magnus's hopes up for nothing!
Indeed. Miraculously, we were somehow able to escape. But we easily could have been annihilated.
Come on, don't all gang up on him like that. You're going to make Zeroken feel pitiful, Clip.
Zeroken, it seems like you know the reason.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not actually Goldion's apprentice!
Episode 8, Past Struggles, Part 2.
I used to be a member of the Lost.
Zero! You're one of the Lost! You lied to us!
Calm down, Red Magnus.
I love to fool people, but I hate when somebody fools me. Please, give me every last detail.
Don't get me wrong. I'm no longer with the Lost.
It's not easy to leave the Lost, Clip. Something big must have made you want to quit.
Yeah, a lot of things happened. The reason I joined the Lost was simple. I didn't have any other way to survive. The Lost destroyed my homeworld and forced me to choose whether to obey or die. Ultimately, I chose to obey, and they gave me the task of taking care of the prisoners. I was able to stay alive, but I didn't have any hope. I lived without hope every day. Then, one day, I met my idol, Goldion, the Great Demon Fist. He lost a fight with Demon Emperor Void Dark, and his ribs were severely injured. But I just couldn't believe it. I thought it was weird that Goldion could have lost. As a caretaker, my priority was to heal his wounds. I was with him every day, taking care of him, cleaning out his wounds and replacing his bandages. That's when I noticed that his wound wasn't new. It was an old scar that had opened up. I fed him his meals until he recovered enough to freely move around. He didn't talk at first, but as time went on, he eventually opened his heart to me. It was like a dream come true, getting to talk to my idol. Every meal, every time I changed his bandages, I asked about the ultimate demon technique, and he always looked disgruntled. But I seriously wanted to get strong, so I told him I wanted to quit the Lost. Then, he taught me one move, and then more and more.
I understand. And then you use the skills you learned to escape the Lost.
Yeah, something like that.
As I thought.
Welcome! Welcome!
I can unlock a new character, the bear, but I need 3 muscles to do so.
Where would you like to go, dude?
Hey, that Goldion guy is
I only have
calling
1
for you.
at the current moment.
Kilia, if you don't call him master, then he'll scold you and make you do 1,000 push-ups again.
I won't call him master. I'd rather die.
It's no use. Oh, Kilia, do you know the name of this flower?
Well, I just got from a box, so.
I couldn't care less about the names of flowers.
This flower is called a Lise.
Lise.
Yes, it's the same as my name. That's the first time you've actually said my name.
No, I just...
I love this flower. I would spend every day simply staring at it forever if I could.
If you like it that much, then you should just take it with you.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Do you have any idea what you have just done? This flower was alive!
Huh? Are you mad because I picked this flower for you? Then you shouldn't have a problem with this.
What did you do?
My overload skill, Alma Ice Sculpture. It can freeze anything in an instant, stopping time around it. How's that? Are you satisfied?
Stupid!
Stupid?
This won't bring back the life that was lost.
This world is all about survival of the fittest. The strong take from the weak. That's the kind of carnage I grew up in. What's wrong with that?
I see. That is why you're weak.
I'm weak? You're calling me, who used to be the feared tyrant overlord Kilidia, weak?
Yes. Those like you, who have a weak heart, will always be weak no matter how strong they get.
Heart? Don't be stupid. Demons don't have such things.
No, we do. You simply don't understand anything. That is why you lost to my father.
Lise, please wait for me. I'll get revenge. Then.
What's wrong, Sir Kilia? You look like you're deep in thought.
Nothing. I was just thinking of something.
Sorry for dragging you down.
No, it's not that. I was thinking about something else.
Oh, by the way, I've located Demon General Bloodis. His location is the mobile fortress Netherworld. Dark Testament.
Dark Testament! That netherworld is known for being the most brutal weapon ever, which has destroyed many other netherworlds, Clip.
That is super excellent. The strongest overlord versus the most brutal weapon. Red Magnus will show him who's boss.
Zeroken, I'd like to teach you the final skill.
You're gonna teach me, bro?
I myself haven't mastered it, but I'm gonna teach you everything Goldion taught me. I'll only be mimicking him, but it's worth a try.
Okay, I won't let you down, bro. Please, teach me the final skill.
Alright, you're probably missing the same thing I am.
What could that be?
The final skill is very powerful, and it can wipe out all maliciousness. It's a supreme ability. Because of that, it requires something very important. Heart.
Heart?
Yes. Someone taught me that.
Heart. Huh.
Let's fix you up.
Where would you like
Yeah,
to go,
my
kid?
warrior, the one you call Mud, he's 70 in tier 4. My healer, I transformed into the Black Mage after she hit 2 stars. And she knows all the magic types. I reincarnated her 5 times. Yes, she can still heal. Before she evolved, she learned the basic heal. So I switched her to Wind, Ice, Fire, and Star magic on the Black Mage tiers. You have to reincarnate every time you want to switch magic types. So I've reincarnated her 5 times. And she knows all the way up to Giga on Star, Wind, Ice, and Fire. But she's been reincarnated 5 times. That's 5 different star upgrades. She now has 3000 HP, 900 SP, 400 attack, 1200 defense, 1100 intelligence, and 1300 resistance. Which isn't bad.
Oops. Oops. Shoot.
I honestly don't see a point in going above Giga on spells. They're just too hard to use because of the mana cost.
Oops. Oops.
Mega spells hit for about 1400 Winwood and cost 30 to 50 mana.
Here I go.
Oops.
And Giga spells hit over 2 grand, but they cost 80 mana. And that's per square that they hit.
Oops. Oops. Oops.
So a Black Mage can break their SP wallet pretty quickly. The last chapter I did, I beat it with my Mud Warrior guy, the one you call Mud. and my black mage, and only those two. They literally just wiped the floor of the entire map. And if you're there, I can't hear you, Inwood. Also, when I do the bonus page, I can get up to 5 stars on the bonus gauge.
Welcome! Where would you like to go, dude? Where would you like to go, dude?
So, this is Dark Testament. I see. It certainly lives up to its reputation for being the most brutal weapon ever.
Its impact is more akin to a battleship than a netherworld. I would like to have this.
I didn't think we'd be able to get inside so easily. Do you... What is it, Sorokin?
Bro.
It looks like something's weighing heavily on your heart, too. I don't have any right to say this, but you won't be able to master the final skill like that.
Weighing on my heart? I can't keep quiet about this any longer. Bro, everyone, please listen. There's something I have to tell you guys.
You were still hiding more? It's not manly to not lay everything out in the open from the beginning!
My! Does the person who is keeping the destruction of his own netherworld a secret have any right to speak on this?
Come on, everyone! Let's listen to Zerokin's tail clip.
The truth is, I'm not even an overlord.
I knew that the second I saw you.
Huh? Do you have to be so cruel?
Is that all you needed to say?
I'm starting to crave curry, Flip.
No! I have something more important to say. Actually, I saw Goldion turn into Demon General Bloodus. From beginning to end.
Oh, now that should be an interesting story. Let's hear more about that.
It happened after Goldion started placing his trust in me. Members of the Lost started torturing him without waiting for his wounds to completely heal. I was taking care of him, so I knew how badly they were torturing him. The Lost were trying really hard to make Goldion obey them, so they just continued his torture. but Goldion wouldn't give in. He withstood countless hours of torture for days on end. Hearing his heroic legends, Goldion was my idol. At that moment, I learned that his strength isn't just his power or skills. I don't know anyone who's as strong and dignified as he was. Goldion is known as being an overlord whose netherworld is inside
Funny,
his
right?
heart. After what I saw, I think I understand what that means.
You can make them in the Netherworld citizens.
Goldion, and he
If
made
you
me
do that,
long
it
for
boosts
that
your
once
Netherworld's
again.
power so that your Netherworld is stronger. Perfect.
But what?
Then, Demon Emperor Void Dark appeared.
I see. So Demon Emperor Void Dark himself arrived and brainwashed him.
I couldn't do anything. I wanted to stop him, but I was afraid of dying. And I just couldn't stop shaking. And then, finally, I couldn't watch anymore. So I ran away.
That's natural, Plip. Even if you jumped in to try to stop it, you probably would have gotten yourself killed.
No, that's just an excuse. I'm a worthless coward who didn't even try to save my idol. I just ran away.
Zeroken, now I understand. But all that matters is what happens now, from here on. Do you plan to live the rest of your life blaming yourself?
I don't want that at all. I don't want to live as a coward. And I don't want to die as one either.
Then what will you do?
I want to become a stronger man. I want to become stronger like Goldion.
Then become that man!
Huh?
If that is what you want to be, then why don't you just be that?
But you're saying that like it's so easy.
Are you going to quit because it's difficult, Plip?
At this rate, you're never going to be a strong man.
No, I will become a strong man.
Leave it to me!
Say!
Yoto! Ora!
Chia! Chia!
Seya!
Chia!
Yoto!
Chia! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Like this?
Ha! Ha!
Seya! Say! Seya! Let's have fun!
Ha!
Yoto!
Ha! Say! Like this?
That's good though.
tall. Take this! See! Wide open! Bam!
Yeah.
Full of power. You're tall. See!
Oops!
The damage difference is crazy, right?
Say up! You're tall. Say up! You're tall. I want more.
Not enough! I won't be able to master the final skill like this!
I'm going to repeat this again. You need to conquer your heart. It doesn't matter how much you train or battle. You have to conquer your heart, or else you'll never
You like
activate
that?
the final skill.
My heart? Maybe it's impossible for a weakling coward like me.
A weakling on top of being a coward? What do you mean, Blip?
After I ran away, leaving Goldion to be brainwashed, I decided to fight the Lost to make up for that. I wanted to make it up to Goldion. I wanted to get revenge against the Lost by using the skills he taught me. But in the end, I'm still the kind of guy who runs away from my problems, who abandoned my hero. Whenever I'm in a tough situation, I run away. I only fight enemies who are weaker than me. I'm just a helpless weakling. The one who's carrying on Goldion's will? Truth is, I don't deserve to do that.
I think you're wrong. You have every right to carry on Goldion's will.
What's that, bro? I don't want your pity.
Zeroken, you saw me use the ultimate demon technique and boldly challenged me to a fight. During our battles with Bloodus, you risked your life to save us the first time, and fought alongside us the second time. Didn't you do all of that for Goldion? Am I wrong? Your heart that thinks about Goldion, there's no question, it's real.
Bro...
Compared to me, you think about your master way more than I do. You can become an overlord who possesses a netherworld within his heart, just like Goldion.
Bro, you'd really accept me as an apprentice brother?
Yeah.
Bro!
Stop. Get off me.
Hold on a second. That is mine.
Calm down, Seraphina. Spare him this one time, Blip.
Despite what Killia says, he's actually good at looking after people. It's hard to believe he's a demon.
I agree. I can't believe any demon could be like this. But thanks to him, Zeroken was able to take care of what was weighing on his heart. Now, all we need is for Zeroken to overcome that.
Anytime they take a hit and it doesn't
ultimate
kill
demon
them,
technique
it ups
final
their
skill.
defense. It ups the shield symbol on the mastery. But you have to take a hit and live. For some classes, that's harder than said than done. You know? No, I mean harder. Like, mages have a hard time taking blows. Warriors find it easy, whereas mages and range characters, they're ultra squishy. And one blow can really kill them. So, taking a blow as a range character is not always smart, but it can help you.
Let's fix you up.
You get what I'm saying though, right? Like, range characters and mages, it's a hard thing to do to let them take blows. Because if they take too many blows, they'll end up dead.
Welcome!
I beat a stage on my new chapter and they gave me an axe. The name of the axe is just funny. Attack on Titan is the name of the axe.
Welcome!
Yeah. I couldn't make that up if I wanted to. You know? And that's what I mean. There's always those little special things that you can find that are just so funny but so predictable. You know it's coming, but at the same time, it makes you giggle. Because there's puns in the game that are there just because. Because the game is meant to be a parody on a lot of things.
Let's fix you up.
But it's also meant to be serious as a tactical strategy grinder. Most people don't take it seriously though anymore. They just look at it as a goofy game of tactics.
Where would you like to go, dude?
Okay, Zeroken, listen up. Goldion explained his final skill to me like this. You cannot activate the ultimate demon technique, final skill, Avidia Holy Water, if you have evil intentions. You have to get rid of all evil within you, and release your innocent heart. That's when the final skill is complete.
Release your innocent heart.
Anger, hatred, doubt, desires. These are all impurities of the heart. I couldn't get rid of these evil intentions.
But isn't it impossible for a demon to get super rid of all evil intentions and have an innocent heart?
Red Magnus is right. If a demon had an innocent heart, then it wouldn't be a demon.
My, demons can have innocent hearts too. For example, take me and Sir Killia.
That's called a cluster of evil.
As you can see, Killia, we demons are full of evil, but do you really think it's possible for us to release an innocent heart?
It is possible. Goldion was able to do it. A demon that surpassed demonhood. That was the great demon fist, Goldion.
Killia, you sound a little proud, Flint.
As you said, Usalia, were full of evil.
Accuracy.
For a demon, possessing an innocent heart forces massive pressure, both mentally and physically.
There's a skill on them called
Overcoming that
ACC.
pressure activates an explosive energy.
A
with
stat.
An impact that surpasses your own limits. That is the mechanism of the ultimate demon technique.
Some enemies have auto evade.
Get rid of your evil intentions and face it.
It's mostly on the monks, the bare fist fighters.
Impossible for me. I know you can do.
Bro, get rid of evil. Innocent heart.
You know?
Get rid of evil. Innocent heart. Get rid of evil. Innocent heart.
Yeah, that's more like a skill that character you're fighting has.
Timing. Now you can practice. Zeroken, your feelings toward gold.
Oh, printies are not accurate at all. Printies suck when it comes to accuracy. That's why they're living bombs.
I got it. Get rid of evil. Innocent heart. Get rid of evil. Innocent heart.
Let's have fun. Toria!
Like this? Say! Like
Well,
this?
yeah, printies are bombs. They're not meant to actually fight. It's the hit stat, HIT. You see that?
Say! Ha! Like this?
Say!
Ha!
The higher their HIT, the more accurate they are.
You're tall. Say up.
Five!
You're tall. Say up. Full of power.
Five!
Tall. Leave it to me. Toria!
You need to get that HIT up. That's why he's missing.
Tay!
Toria!
Ha!
You're tall. Say up.
Ha!
You're
Say!
tall.
Say!
Say up.
Say! Tay! Tay!
Let's have fun.
Ha!
Say. Take this.
Well, yeah, I have 300 hit and I never miss.
Ha!
This is good.
Yeah. You need to get them
Leave it
into
to
the
me.
hundreds. I know, it's not easy.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
It's what... He's got something negative on him. Something's happening to him on that stage.
Tay!
Say up.
Ha!
Maybe he's not allowed?
Yeah.
Yes, but... but that's because he's a prinny. Prinnies are not allowed to do certain things. They're monsters.
Here I go.
You're using the wrong class for that fight stage.
Yoto. Here I go. Saya, let's have fun. Toria.
Tay!
Let's have fun. Ta.
Like this?
Say.
Say!
Yoto. Saya. Yoto.
Like this?
Yes.
Here I go. Yoto.
Say!
Which costs you money every time you make him blow up. Every time he blows up, you pay money, so.
Say!
Wide open. Yoto. Let's have fun.
He's literally a bomb.
Bam.
Then why are you still using him? What'd you use?
Here I go. Saya. Full of Yoto. Saya.
Say!
No, I meant like, just because you upped his hit, did you change any armor that gives him more hit?
Saya. Say. This is good. Here I go. Saya. Saya. Here I. Saya.
Say!
Just delete him, you don't have to keep him. Take off all of his gear before you delete him though. So you can give it to someone else.
This is good.
You know?
Here I go. Saya. Here I. Yoto. Let's have fun.
And then make one that's not a special character.
Saya. Wide open. Say.
Like this?
Yoto.
Say!
Leave it to me.
I think it's either assembly or recruitment. One of the two.
Say.
There you go.
Take this.
And you can dismiss any of the DLCs that you don't want. Yet they were your tutorial on how to hire people. They're not very required.
Sit.
I mean, yeah, you can use them. Now you can take that armor that you had on them and give it to other characters.
Like this?
And you can make that male magician you needed to make as well.
You're tall. Let's have fun. Ta. I want more.
Magician. It's a kid, a little boy, and a red hoodie.
So this is the biggest overlord in all the netherworlds. I was expecting more. He's just oversized garbage. You've wasted my time. Now, what should I do with you?
He only looks like a dragon. He's nothing compared to a real dragon like you, Lord Void Darkoink. Oink!
I see. Since you have no chance of beating me, you've called for reinforcements. Too bad it doesn't matter how many of you there are. Death to the false dragons.
He's an automatic character. You have him from level
Please
1.
wait, Oink! I'd like to remind you that I'm still here to... Oink!
I'm in the middle of a cutscene. I'll show you after. Okay?
Is this a quake? No. Is it an explosion?
The Supreme One felt a super enormous amount of energy shake the entire universe.
I have a bad feeling about this, Flip.
What was that, bro?
Don't get distracted by things that don't concern you. You'll never be able to get rid of evil like that.
Aye. Get rid of evil. Innocent heart. Get rid of evil. Innocent heart. Here is your report, Lord Void Dark Meow.
Who are you?
I am here on behalf of my predecessor, who died in that mess earlier. I, Duke Cat Saber, shall serve as your 86th secretary, Meow.
Okay. So what's with that report?
It's hard to believe, but according to this report, Demon General Bloodus is having some trouble, Meow.
What? Bloodus is...
Yes, he is currently battling the rebel army that has been rapidly increasing in force recently, Meow.
Rebel army? They must have trained really hard to corner Bloodus like that.
Okay. Now I'm out of that cutscene. We go to the recruitment.
Thanks!
The one you're looking for is called the Novice Skull. which is at level 50. No, that's a boy. There's a girl version right next to him with a ribbon in her hair. No, not at the moment. You will have a class that later on that requires her for unlocking. But for now, you just need a magician. Now you get to pick what element you want him to learn. Fire, ice, or wind. When you make him. Because he has three little... Yeah, for that version. If you hit the left and right on the D-pad, you should have 3 stars unlocked. 3 different versions. You already have a wind mage anyways, you're Anna. Right? Yeah, but now he's got to level up and get better gear on and everything else, because... Yep, and you have to give him a wand, like you did Anna. Welcome to Disgaea, the money grind from hell. Yeah, any wand will work. It just has to be a wand. You're funny. You know what the good news is, Winwood? You already have armor since you got rid of those printies. You should have armor stockpiled after those printies, you know?
Welcome!
No, his first class is at 50. Because wind, ice, and fire are all the same class, and you unlock those for the first 3 stars, and then at 4th star you get a new class. Yes! I did say 50. You just chose not to hear it. Yes, he has to hit 50, which will give him Fire, Mega Fire, and Giga Fire when he gets there. I know, right? It's a lot of work.
Let's fix you up.
It is a lot of work on Wood. I agree. Nope. He's an overlord. Yes, because his world was destroyed. Literally. He was the first victim of Void Dark.
Where would you like to go, dude?
Yes. So when he says he wants revenge, he really wants revenge. His planet is gone. All he wants is blood.
Where would you like to go, dude?
And you can She's the overlord of the Netherworld of Gorgeous. And Magnus is the overlord of Scorching Flame. Magnus is the overlord of the Warriors. In other words, Mud
Right,
is his disciple.
Ultimate demon technique. Final skill.
Everyone who has the title Overlord will not evolve.
Crap. Why?
The reason is simple. You have yet
Which
to get
one?
rid of all your evil.
Hey, bro. You said it was impossible for you to use this skill. Is that true?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Yeah, she does.
When I
She's
look
not
at
going
you,
to.
It seems like you have more.
My heart is full of hatred and rage. It's impossible for me to perform a trick like this.
There's also
But
Natalia.
It doesn't really seem like that.
Vengeance
Well,
is the only
she
thing
may
that
not
keeps me
be. She may
going.
just be a regular
I
character.
can't let go of my anger and hate, and I don't.
Are you sure
intend
she's
to
one
let
of your
go of it.
DLCs?
That's why I'm relying on you.
Because some of the DLCs are actual character
Sorokin,
classes.
You have something that I don't. Your innocent heart, and wanting to save Goldion will surely lead you to master
The best way to
skill.
know one is look at their stars.
I get it, bro.
No,
I will
Planera
complete
is
it.
actually a
I
DLC
promise.
and
And I'll
Overlord.
save Goldion. I'll graduate from being a weakling coward to becoming
She's the
a strong
dimensional
man.
Overlord.
Hey, you peeping Toms. How long are you planning to hide? It's time to fight.
My, how unfortunate. If you noticed, you should have said something, Sir Killia.
Ever since we entered this enemy netherworld, you guys have done nothing but training and peeping. You sure have plenty of time.
Let's have fun. Say up. Let's have fun.
Was it good?
Yoto, let's have fun. Take this. Yoto, let's have fun. Ora!
Was it good for you?
Say
Yeah. Was it good for you?
Say up! Let's do this. Let's have fun.
Okay, I see what's going on.
Like
Shit.
this?
I have to give up and come back later when they're stronger.
Where would you like to go, dude?
Seraphina? Like, this is not a fighter. Her only ability is charming. And she sucks at that. Oh, you also earn these shards when you beat a match. If you use them on a character, they will boost that character's stats. Each shard is different though, so you never know what you'll get, you know.
Oops. Shoot.
A guy's got one that's called Spirit Shard. And if I look at it, it says SP11, which means if I use it on a character, they'll get 11 more mana for spells. Yeah, most of the fights are one-sided when you get really strong.
Please.
They do. They become very one-sided. I just beat a chapter 5 map by myself on one character. She gained 2 levels on the map, so. It works to her benefit, you know?
Let's fix you up.
Where would you like to go, dude?
Yeah, I'm going to the Isaac Hell world and fighting on stage 4. With my mage, and she's just... Yeah, if you ever want to watch a one-sided fight, put a mage on a map where it's negative 50 to ice magic. And then make sure she's an ice mage so she has positive 50 ice, you know?
Oops. Shoot.
she's growing.
Oops, oops.
That's the best way to look at it, when she's growing. Right? My mage is probably going to evolve soon. She's 49. But she's on her 5th evolution, so she probably won't evolve right away. But she's getting to the point where things are going to start unlocking.
Where would you like to go, dude?
As I thought.
Welcome!
Let's fix you up.
would you like to go, dude?
Cheating's the best!
Where would you like to go, dude?
Probably not by much.
I will! Right there! Master! That! Master! Ha! Master! 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 Ha!
Orkin.
For my master! Master! I will! Right there! Master, it is done! Master!
What's that?
Leave it to me! Right there!
Yeah, it's a move that raises his attack for one move. Like, you can use that move and then use the spell, and he'll do double damage.
Orkin it up.
Master! Ha! Dirty up! Master!
Good.
Right there! Don't underestimate me. Right there! Dirty up! Dirty up! Master! Right there! Master, it is done. I will. Yeah! Master! Right there! Master! Ha!
Orkin it up. Orkin it up.
Master! Yeah! Yeah! For my master!
She leveled up and evolved. You did something. It said mastered.
Master, it is done.
Accelerate increases a person's speed so they can move again.
Let's have fun.
I will.
Tiles they can move.
Right there.
Yep, which means you have to evolve her again.
Master.
The game decides when you master a class, not me. When those stars fill, it's time to evolve. It's time to evolve her.
Right there.
She will not gain any more class mastery unless you evolve her. So back to level 1 she goes.
Master.
Hey, don't feel bad. I just got a character doing that as well.
Here I go.
I was sitting there training, all of a sudden it says my maid has evolved to tier 3, House Maiden. So now I gotta evolve her. But I'm in the middle of a match, so.
Master.
It won't take long.
Right there. Master. Ha. Yeah. Master. Go. Master. Ha. Right there. Master, it is done.
Let's fix you up.
As I thought.
Review quests. Let's see if anything's actually finished. No. Okay. So.
You need something?
Wrong part. It's over here.
Oh,
Assembly. And it's Lori, the maid, and we're gonna go. Yep. You got 2 stars. Yeah, and you when you evolve her, hit R1 on her class to up her stars. Assembly. Yep, Dark Assembly. Then reincarnate. It says reincarnate. Call assembly. Click on her. Now it says reincarnate. Now when you click on her class, hit R1 to up the stars. You need to do so. Yep, which ups her stats. And it also ups her masteries too. You see? It ups her. Her percentage on all her skills go up as well. On all her stats. her aptitude for learning those skills. Yeah. It's not cheap, Linwood. Yeah, well, you gotta do it that way, or else you're gonna make another character and go through the whole process again. So you're just gonna have to earn the mana. 400 for when she evolves. And her stats have gone up. If you notice, her... Yes, but her attack, defense, intelligence, resistance, hit, and speed have all gone up. Yeah. See? It went up. You see? She's stronger. Default for reincarnating her. It's not an easy thing to do, but it does benefit you. You know? It definitely is not easy, Winwood, to reincarnate them. But it does benefit. So there is that. Now you gotta work her back up there again. But hey, you do have an attack spell, which only costs 7 mana, right?
Let's fix you up.
I think you said it costs 7 mana for your wind spell. When she reaches max stars limit, you have to evolve her into a different class, because she can no longer get benefits from it. Yeah, they have 6 stars per class. When she hits 6 stars, she's mastered that class. And you can evolve her without getting a penalty. Like she won't, if you switch her from a different class, she won't take a penalty because you mastered that class. And then you can choose a secondary class for her. Like you can make her into a warrior or a mage or a witch or a magician and get more power for her. Yeah, there's several different types of mages. There's the witch, the magician, the sorcerer, the battle mage, the angel, which has revive. That's where you learn revive spell. But it requires a lot of hardcore work. For each time you evolve them, the price goes up. But they're also getting stronger every time you evolve them. You know? So yes, it's costing you more, but when you're actually making more